have third-degree burns on close to 70% of my body. I almost died that night. I have burns on my entire right leg. I have burns on my stomach, my right hand, my left hand, my right arm, and this burn comes around to my back and my chest and my neck and my face and also my scalp. This is when I was a baby, before the fire. I was really young when it happened. I was 2, so I don't really remember it. But from what my parents told me, it happened on December 26, 1997. They were celebrating their anniversary and they had a really big Christmas party.
When the accident happened, I live in Lebanon. I had 2 kids, Solara and Leslie.
There were several people in the house because it was a party. The house exploded because there was a can of kerosene and somebody lit it and the whole house went up into flames.
Everything is around us is fire and a small apartment. When we get out for the home, so the son is inside.
My baby brother passed away. There have been a lot of times where I've thought about, what if he were to live and, I didn't? Would he have been like a doctor by now or have... I'm sorry, I'm getting so emotional. But I do feel guilty for surviving.
That's Lebanon. Lebanon, she's 3 years old this time.
Because I was so young, I was really confused. I didn't really understand what had happened. When I was in Lebanon, everyone was very friendly. When I would walk on the street, people would pick me up or go buy me ice cream. But when I moved to the States, I was 5, almost 6 years old. And it was very difficult because the kids would constantly tease me and bully me. Even adults would stare at me. There were times at school where the teacher would ask all the kids to lock hands and nobody would, want to hold my hand. They would call me a monster. I would eat lunch in the bathroom or I'd go home and cut myself or contemplate suicide. I had thought God was punishing me, and I remember giving up. I had just had enough and I was tired of everything I had gone through and all the pain I had suffered, and I had tried to end my life. I remember that day just not wanting to live, not wanting to survive. I wanted my life to end. I'm so thankful I didn't end my life because it really did get better. Things do get better. And I am surrounded by such positive people all the time and such good friends. Me and Shil met at the mall 2010, yes, 7 years ago.
So Laura, and I was like, oh my God. And I just walked up to her and I was just like, hi, I'm also a burn survivor. It wasn't obvious, yeah. And we just hugged.
We instantly clicked and we've been good friends since then. Best friends since then.
I was born in Nigeria, where my mother owns a restaurant. I went outside and I laid under the table where she basically placed hot oil that she cooks with. The pan of hot oil literally just fell right on top of me. I love how Solora is so open to help.
It's just nice knowing that I'm not alone in this and there is a burn survivor, that I can talk to whenever I need to talk to someone. During my adolescent years, I struggled with my love life a lot because all my friends, they started dating and whenever a guy would show interest in me, he would hide it. But once I found Gabriel, he doesn't judge me. One of the first questions I asked him was, do you care about my scars? And he said, I don't care, I think you're beautiful. My husband has been a godsend. He's just been so amazing. He's always supportive and there when I need him. Every day he tells me like, wow, you're so strong, you're so beautiful, I'm so lucky to have you. I feel like my son doesn't really understand. Sometimes he asks me, he says, Mommy, what happened to your hands? And I say, oh, baby, fire. And he's like, fire? Cool. Like he doesn't really get it yet. I've had close to 100 surgeries and procedures, and I still have a lot more to do. I didn't really want to make a GoFundMe because I didn't want people feeling bad for me, but the reason why I need the GoFundMe is to pay for surgeries, because now that I'm 21, insurance doesn't really cover my surgeries, and I still have a lot more surgeries that I have to do, and they're really expensive. So when I was very low, I would do this technique, and I would sit in front of the mirror and I'd say some of these things to myself, and after a while I started believing them, and it helped me boost my confidence. I am beautiful. I'm a survivor, and these scars, your scars, are beautiful. And I'm never gonna go back, and I'm never gonna let any bullies get the best of me. I hope that I can remain as strong as I am now, mentally.
Now she's different. I think Solara, she's gonna fight, she's gonna fight to complete her life.
After marriage, I see lot of changes. She happy. She have baby. Lot of changes. She doing very good now. I like this way.
I am Solara, and I am unbreakable.